Long ago, before cities, before tools of iron and written words, humanity lived in a world of darkness and cold. The nights stretched long and fearsome, filled with the howls of unseen predators lurking in the shadows. Food was eaten raw, and the bitter cold of winter made survival a cruel challenge. Life was a battle against nature, and the humans who roamed the wild lands knew no warmth, no light, only the struggle to endure. But then, something happened. Something that would change the course of history forever. It began with a storm. A great thunderstorm rolled across the land, black clouds swallowing the sky, and the winds howled like spirits of rage. Lightning flashed, illuminating the terrified faces of a small tribe huddled beneath the trees. Then, with a crack that shook the heavens, a bolt of lightning struck a dry tree, splitting it in half. A strange, living force leapt from the wood: fire. The flames roared, twisting and dancing in the wind, casting flickering shadows against the night. The humans watched in awe and fear. They had seen fire before in the destruction of wildfires, in the aftermath of storms, but never had they dared approach it. Fire was a beast, untamed and hungry, devouring everything in its path. One among them, a young hunter named Orak, saw something the others did not. He saw not just destruction, but power. As the tribe backed away, fearful that the fire would spread, Orak took a cautious step forward. The heat kissed his skin and his heart pounded in his chest. He picked up a long, sturdy branch and carefully extended it toward the flames. The dry wood caught fire and he lifted it, watching as the golden light burned at the tip. The others gasped in horror. "Orak, let it go! The fire will consume you!" one of the elders warned. But Orak did not let go. He held the flaming branch high, illuminating the faces of his people. For the first time, he saw their wide eyes in the darkness, their expressions clear as day. With careful steps, Orak carried the branch back to the tribe's cave. The fire flickered and crackled, casting warmth into the cold air. The others gathered close, hesitant but unable to resist the strange comfort it provided. That night, for the first time, they did not shiver in the cold. They did not cower in fear of the beasts outside. The fire burned like a guardian, its warm glow keeping the darkness at bay. With fire, everything began to change. The tribe no longer had to eat raw, tough meat. Orak, ever the experimenter, threw a piece of fresh kill into the flames. It sizzled, the air filling with a rich, mouth-watering scent. When he pulled the meat from the fire and bit into it, his eyes widened. The meat was softer, richer in taste, easier to chew. The others followed his lead, and soon they were cooking their food over the flames, making meals that were not only tastier, but also safer. Sickness from raw meat became rare, and the tribe grew stronger. Fire brought light into the caves, allowing them to work long after the sun had set. It brought warmth, making even the harshest winters bearable. But most importantly, fire became protection. When wild animals approached their camp at night, the tribe held flaming branches high, and the beasts fled into the darkness, unwilling to challenge this new, powerful force. As the days turned to years, the knowledge of fire spread. Orak and his tribe learned how to create fire themselves, striking stones together to create sparks or rubbing dry wood until it ignited. No longer did they need to wait for the heavens to gift them a flame. With fire, humanity became masters of their world. Fire did not just change survival, it changed the very way humans thought. Around the flickering flames, they told stories, shared knowledge, and passed down wisdom to their children. It was around the fire that they learned to shape tools, hardening wooden spears in the flames to make them stronger. It was with fire that they cleared land, driving away dangerous beasts and making way for villages and farms. Soon, humanity was no longer just surviving. They were thriving. Generations passed, and fire became sacred, a symbol of progress. It lit the way for hunters, warmed families, and fueled the first great civilizations. Without it, there would be no forging of metal, no great cities, no future. Orak, the first firebearer, became a legend among his people. They called him Flamekeeper, the one who brought light to humanity. His story was told for centuries, a reminder of the moment when mankind first tamed the wild forces of nature. And so, from a single lightning strike in a forgotten time, the world was forever changed. Even today, fire remains at the heart of human civilization. It powers our cities, fuels our industries, and lights our way in the dark. It all began with a single spark and the courage to reach for it.